Hello everybody, Steve from Mac Daddy Model Hobby. How's everyone doing today? As you can see, I am back from vacation. Great time, awesome weather. We just had a blast. Really enjoyed ourselves, so I'm glad we went. Aruba is really a nice place to go. Very safe and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm doing my What Did I Buy Wednesday, hosted by Joe at Big Sky Model Works. Thanks, Joe. Great idea. I'm happy to participate. I'd like to start off today first by sending my sincere condolences to Dan from 60s Rule and Butch from BK Model Car. Um, very sorry for your loss. Um, I saw both of your videos. It's tragic. It really hurts. And I'm sorry. But we're all here for you. So uh, feel free to reach out if you need somebody to talk to get you over a hump. I'm sure anybody in this community will do that. Definitely I will, anytime. So again, I'm very sorry for you both. Um, my prayers are with you and your families. So, okay, with that, what did I buy Wednesday? Well, actually, I did buy a couple things this week. I went to Hobby Lobby Monday, actually. So at least I'm in the same week. So one of the first things I bought, I talked about it I think last week actually, or the week before. Yeah, the week before. Uh, I saw somebody use these syringes for, pinpoint glue or accelerator or whatever. I have tried them out. Um, I think I still have to get used to them. What I found is it's when you push it in, it's very hard to go just a little bit. So it's coming out more than I want it to. So that could be operator failure, which probably is. But I'm going to keep working on it. I'm sure they'll come in handy for something. Um, so I'm going to keep trying those. But while I was in Hobby Lobby, they had these little squeeze bottles, applicators, and that's what they are. They're very small. Well, this one, I came with six, three little ones and three bigger ones. So I think they were like $4 for the whole pack. But it also has a fine needle on it. I think I haven't used it yet, but I think you'll be able to control the drops better because it's very soft plastic. And I'm thinking that this might work even better, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't tried it. So next week or Sunday on my Model Cars and Coffee, I'll have used it by then, and I will let you know how it works out. So either way, I thought that was a pretty good deal. So they've got their uses also. Um, as you all might know, I've been talking about it. You're probably sick of me talking about it, but I've been trying to get a hold of this dump truck, the AMT Auto Car dump truck from Hobby Lobby, when it's on 40% off. So I've been working with a couple of the people at the stores, uh, and I don't know. I think one of them. I know one of them's husband is involved in modeling. I haven't got to talk to her too much about that, but her name is Bryn from Hobby Lobby here in Albany, New York. Her and her manager Yaya, that's his name, um, helped me out greatly. I've been trying to get this for probably a good month or so, and every time I went, they were out of them. And their ordering procedures are weird. They have to get rid of a couple big truck models or bulldozer or construction, and then they automatically ship from the warehouse every week. If they sold one, then they send one, and they can't choose which one they want. So I've been trying for about at least a month to get this for that discount price. And they worked with me, and finally, every week I'd call them on Friday, did it come in? No, not on this load. No, not on this load. So finally they worked with me, and they said, look, we know you want it really bad. and you want it for the 40% off. So when it comes in, we will hold it for you, and you'll get the 40% off. So last Friday it came in. I talked to them on the phone. They held it for me. I went and picked it up Monday. So they put it aside for me. They only had one, so they were very accommodating, and I appreciate that. So I'll definitely be loyal to the store. It is the only one around. Well, there's a couple Hobby Lobbies in this area, but they're basically one of the only hobby shops that you can grab stuff around here. So I'm happy about that. I really wanted it because I'm going to use the bulldozer and the dump truck. Everything else is put aside right now. I was started on my gasser. I kind of got most of that primed, um, some of it put together. I put that away for now because I want to work on these two projects. And my plan is I have in my mind a pretty cool diorama that I want to make with these two. They'll go together. So that's my plan. Hopefully I can follow through with that. I'm working on the dozer. Well, I was away for a week, so I didn't get a lot done. So I'm gonna knuckle down here a little bit. I've been working outside, got a lot done there. Finally, got our raised bed garden. I had to rebuild it, get new soil, redo it. That I did yesterday. I got caught up on the lawn stuff. We had a lot of rain here, so finally got caught up on that. And I do work starting next week, 2 days a week, for the local parks department in this area. I mow lawns. That's all I want to do. Get on the mower and I mow at the park. Great job. I work 6 hours each day. My choice. I don't want to kill myself, but it's nice. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I don't get to listen to them when I'm home very often. I used to listen to them a lot when I drove truck, so I was on the road for hours at a time, and it used to get me from one point to the other. I could drive 10 hours straight and just go by, listening to my podcast. So it's the same thing I do with the mowers. Um, Sorry, I'm rambling on, but I'm just trying to explain what I do. So yeah, that's all I do. I just get there at 7 in the morning. I'll get on a mower and I leave at 1 in the afternoon. And the whole time I'm mowing. I don't take breaks. I don't do any of that. I just do my 6 hours and listen to my podcast and mow. So it's a good thing. It's a real good thing. I don't want to work any more than that. That's fine. I don't need to. I really don't need to work at all, but it's something to do. And my wife works part time too, 2 days, 3 days at the same park, doing different stuff. But yeah, so that's takes me away a couple days from this. But I'm going to try working more nights up here when it's cooler. I'll probably put a lot more time in. I usually stay up till 2, 3 in the morning. Um, Most nights, usually watching Dateline or something like that, something interesting. But I'm going to start working up here more. Uh, get these done and get my project all done here. So that's the plan. So that's about all I got for today. I thank everybody for checking in. Um, Thanks for the subscribers. Keep subscribing. I'm up to I think just about 150, which is amazing. I never thought I'd get 20. So and that it's cool to watch it. Yeah, but I'd like to get more. So keep them going. It's kind of addictive. Once you see them start to climb. So yeah, please like, subscribe. Shop cards, keep them coming. Uh, that's another thing. I just want to mention shop cards. I did get a couple shop cards this week, and I've already mailed theirs out. The first one is from Sam's Model Mayhem. Sent me a card, um, and also a sticker for my diorama, which is cool. It's up there. One of these days, maybe one of the next ones, maybe uh, Sunday, maybe I'll show that with some more of the stickers on there. But thank you so much for this, Sam. Sam's Model Mayhem. Check him out. Good guy. Thanks for the kind words. Also, it's funny. I do the Sunday morning with Left Coast Model Car Builds with Paul, and I never got one of his shop cards. And I said, "Geez, Paul, I don't think I got one." I sent him an email. So lo and behold, Paul sent me three. Him and his family are all involved. which is really cool. Um, really neat shop cards. Family family deal, which is really cool. Um, it's Bella, June, Paul, and Pops. Uh, so that's cool. They got some really cool builds, and they do some family stuff, which is cool. Really, really neat. Thank you, Paul. And make sure you go like and subscribe these guys. I'm pretty sure that they've got a few because they're well known. Paul does a good job with Sunday morning coffee, so that's cool. So other than that, I don't have anything else, I guess. Again, I know I've said it a million times, and I know a lot of everybody else feels the same way. This community is amazing. You know, when you see people on that are talking about their life and their good parts and the bad parts, it's almost family. I've always said, all my subscribers are friends. So I think it's a great thing. I mean, people need that. So I do send my condolences to those guys. It's sad. I'm really glad that they're comfortable enough to let everyone know, and they're great guys, man. They're awesome guys. No one deserves this. And I don't have the answers. Never will. So, but anyway, it's great that be involved in this community. Um, it's family, and you can really feel it. Just watch those videos. You can feel it. They pour out their hearts to us. So, and everybody's there for them. And there's not a doubt in my mind they would do the same for me. So I appreciate that. That's really a great thing. Um, I'm so glad I'm a part of this community. Um, hopefully I'm going to get to some shows and meet somebody. I do chat with Big C, Charlie. We text quite a bit. I'm more than happy to text. I'm not the kind of guy to talk on the phone for a long time. I just never have been. But texting, keeping in touch, even besides the videos here, I'd love to do that. So, just chat about life, models, whatever. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm rambling on again, but thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.